Monaco GP result could change again over a week after race. Despite the race taking place on June 7, the result may still be subject to change. The result of the Monaco Grand Prix could be subject to change yet again, just days after Pierre Gasly's pit lane speeding penalty was overturned, allowing the Alpine driver to move from 7th back to 3rd place. The Frenchman had originally finished 3rd, but was demoted to 7th after receiving a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Gasly was one of 5 drivers, alongside George Russell, Oscar Piastri, Lewis Hamilton, and Franco Colapinto, who were penalized during the race. Close icon. However, following a right of review hearing, it was determined that he had not exceeded the 60 km/h speed limit in the pit lane. Read next, Max Verstappen takes step closer to possible Red Bull contract termination. The FIA claimed the pit lane speed had been miscalculated. Gasly was subsequently reinstated to the podium, meaning Red Bull's Isaac Hadjar dropped to 4th, while McLaren's Piastri fell from 4th to 5th. Racing Bulls duo Liam Lawson and Arvid Lindblad also dropped a place. Now, more than a week after the Monaco Grand Prix, McLaren have lodged an appeal against the decision to overturn Gasly's pit lane speeding penalty. In a statement, the team said, "This case raises important questions concerning sporting fairness, regulatory consistency, and the integrity of competition." Throughout the Monaco Grand Prix weekend and at every event, all teams operated according to the regulations and established standard practices concerning the speed limit in the pit lane as they were applied at the time. Competitors adjusted their procedures accordingly, and where required, accepted and served penalties imposed under those regulations. In our view, the subsequent removal of penalties creates a situation in which some competitors are disadvantaged by having acted in accordance with the rules and the steward's decisions. Such an outcome risks creating sporting inequity and undermining confidence in the consistent application of the FIA sporting regulations. McLaren's appeal will be overseen by the FIA Court of Appeal, the governing body's highest legal authority. Mercedes have also requested a right of review after Russell was affected by a pit lane speeding penalty that the Silver Arrows believe was incorrect. Russell was demoted from 3rd to 12th, costing him 15 championship points. The Englishman was given a 5-second penalty for exceeding the speed limit by 0.1 km/h. If the latest appeals from both Mercedes and McLaren are successful, the official result of the race could change once again. However, it should be noted that the result may also remain unchanged. Piastri reacts to Gasly decision. Speaking during the Barcelona-Catalunya Grand Prix weekend, McLaren's Piastri admitted he was pretty mind-blown by the decision to overturn Gasly's pit lane speeding penalty. "I'm pretty mind-blown by the decision," Piastri said, "because how you can reverse a decision that was ultimately wrong when other people have been penalized for the same thing and served a penalty during the race, and then change one penalty knowing that probably 5 or 6 other races have been impacted by that is astonishing." F1 returns on June 28, with the Austrian Grand Prix next on the calendar.